Hey, are you ready to do this? Are you ready?
What do you think would make you punch me in the face?
I think it would be a funny reaction to what you just said.
What?
You know what? Okay. Do you know when you said what you're gonna do about me just calling you a liar?
All right.
What if I punch you in the face? That's what brought it on.
Whatever you've been doing, you've really upset him. I'm just
This game's a bit shinier than I remember. Like people's hairs. People's hair.
Yeah, I said that about the metal, but maybe it is the hair too. They seem to have given it.
Like Daxter's got a bit of a shimmery.
Yeah, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Notice how in future games they always try to make him look furrier.
It's your go, I believe.
Okay.
Have fun with the cruisers.
I think this is the first mission I ever played because it was one you were stuck on for a bit.
Yeah. Did you complete it back then, or what?
You what?
Did you complete it back then?
Yeah.
Well. Isn't that lovely?
This one actually can be a bit tricky because if you don't do it in one go, you can, run low on ammo. And you got to kill yourself to respawn ammo. What's that like, where someone has to keep killing themselves to... Oh yeah, Doctor Who. Never mind, I've talked about that at length.
Yes, you have, and you won't shut the fuck up about it.
Well, it's such a rich subject.
You're like, ooh, the crystal cave. Let me kill myself by wanking. Ah!
It was called Heaven Sent, and it was a very good episode.
What are you doing? It's right there.
I know. I'm gonna get in front of it.
Surprise, cockbag! You just get like, is that what you were trying to go for? They are a little bit stronger than ordinary Hellcats, aren't they?
Yeah, of course they are. I mean, the regular Hellcats are like made of paper mache, so that's not saying much.
Yeah, Baron just like, okay, I'm getting pretty annoyed by all of the interruptions of our plans by this Jak character. I think it's about time we stop making our vehicles out of papier mâché and start actually making them out of metal. Kira, suck my dick.
Yes, he's thinking like maybe he shouldn't have diverted all the funds into his jacuzzi room. Oh, motherfucker!
Whoa, that looks horrible. I've never seen his face.
What does his face look like?
Can you turn the camera?
No.
Well, you'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, you'll make a thing of that.
Oh god, it looks awful.
I hope I've got all my ammo. Yes, good. Luckily, I didn't kill too many.
Yes.
Okay, that was a
kill him. Yes.
I only had one bit of health then, didn't I?
No, I don't know.
Well, I must have. I died in one hit.
But yeah, I did predict it. I was like, oh, you're going to explode. And then you changed vehicle and it instantly exploded anyway.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
They can be a bit temperamental like that, can't they?
Yeah, they're a lot more suicidal in this mission. The thingy cruisers. You should stay low when you're not taking those things out.
Baron Praxis, why don't we divert a lot of funds into, armies of... No, I need my bitches, and my bitches are expensive.
He does look like he could be a pimp.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He's got like some sort of style about him. I don't know what it is. It might be his facial hair.
Oh, come on!
Oh, come on. You aren't taking much damage. Just go down low! Go down low while you're not attacking them.
That's,
Go down low so they don't suicide you. Look, you're knocking into bikes and shit.
Shut up! I can go down low when I deem it suitable.
Alright then. When there's another guy in the room, you can go down low on him and then suck his wiener. And he'll be like, oh yeah, suck my wiener. And then you say, oh yeah, I love this wiener.
Whenever anyone says wiener, I always think of the movie Time Machine.
Why? I go back in time.
Because
when I can suck my own wiener.
No.
I can't do it anymore because it's gone small.
Oh, that was cool. No, the woman in that movie, like the main love interest, she's called Weena.
Oh yeah.
And when she gets taken away, it's like,
Weena!
Motherfuckers!
What, are you saying that about the Marklaws? Not the Marklaws, what are they called?
Oh, fuck you guys!
What are they called?
I don't know, cannibals or something.
No, they're not called cannibals. What are they called?
Oh, fuck off, everybody!
The Morlocks.
I don't remember what they're called,
Morlocks. Anyway, yeah, he says that about the Morlocks. You fucking asshole! You took my wiener from me!
Wiener!
Don't go in the hole, WEENA!
I'm gonna swap to this for a bit because I think that thing's nearly dead. I'm not doing very good with the aiming this time.
Have you seen a reboot of the Time Machine?
Yeah, it wasn't so good.
I did like that scene when he fell in the pool of blood.
Yeah.
Because that's where they dump all the bodies.
Yeah. You notice how like old-timey stuff, especially like science fiction, has a really cool tone to it.
He did.
Like, just the way it's shot and the way the sound sounds, like just the sound quality and everything. It's, I don't know, I think like old-timey science fiction stuff can be a lot more atmospheric than modern stuff.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more room for, you can do a lot of stuff with like a full-on orchestra. Like in terms of setting the tension or, you know, some sort of like love mood or whatever. But it's a lot more difficult, like, you know, nowadays for like using dubstep. Still, that's cool for action sequences, you have to go right.
Yeah, dubstep can actually...
Right, what are you doing? You haven't killed him.
Oh, right, is that the last one?
That's the last one, and you just run away from me like, oh shit!
Oh no, that's...
Oh, was it a
it's a
different
new
one? I think you need a new one. Now you're gonna explode.
I think sometimes, like, the subtlety is just, yeah, especially with, like, really expensive projects, the subtlety just isn't quite there, is it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sometimes it's not so subtle, like, say, this woman's, like, you know, gonna say, they're confessing her love to him, and he's like, oh, I love you so much, do you love me? And he just goes, no, and he goes, and it's just like, she's broken heart, she goes, and she starts crying. That's basically sound engineering in the 60s in a nutshell, I think. I mean, if I go back in time, that'd be an easy job. Now, okay, I want you to take this script and you know, look over it and see what kind of musical cues you can make for each scene that's in the story. And okay, so here's gonna. Oh yeah, she's her baby's died. Oh, that'll need a. Oh, and they're starting making out, and they're like. Oh, and he's pulled the top off. Hello.
So,
Hey, that's a thumbnail.
yeah. Yeah, sorry to bring this back to Doctor Who again.
Okay.
But I was watching I'll explain after this. Or during. I was watching an old episode, and you know, it's just interesting seeing like the difference in music design, because like the new ones have these big melodious. Ah, Daniel!
Sorry, I just got in the way of telly.
I can normally do this without missing, and now I got two. The trick is to try and do the ones that are most of last, just in case you get extra ones like this. But yeah, like, the old music was a lot more atmospheric, and today it's almost spoken down upon, you know. Whereas I think in some cases it was a lot more effective to have more atmospheric music instead of big sweeping orchestral melodic sounds. Yeah, because that can be quite overdone, you know. Whereas like the old, like, just the metallic sounds. Oh, it's really hard to get my point across when I'm also playing this game.
Well,
but you get my point, don't you? Sometimes sound design, music can be a little overdone and bombastic when it could do with being a little more subtle.
Bombastic. Yeah, I understand. But while you were explaining that, you remind me of the Joker. You know the guy who does the llama. Cartoon.
Oh yeah.
Is that
I think you.
But that's about, you just did that. It was like before you asked me, do you know what I mean? You just said, and it's really like bombastic, you know. You went, you know.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Woo!
My mom is gonna freak.
Sometimes you can actually get more than 400 if you do a combo at the end.
Yeah.
But this time you didn't.
So do you want me to go to the tower, or do you want to do that? Because it's just basically busy work. I can go to the tower, do my side of the temple with Daxter, then give it to you. You can do your side, and then the boss battle, and we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Okay.
Call it a day. Go to sleep.
Shine.
Just tell us what we
Whoa there, Iron Dick.
taste, huh? You must take the 3
No
apples
tasting
back to
penis.
Mars. Only then will the light tower rise and
So we have the thingamabob. Wait. So we did. What was the mission that just happened?
When I shoot the Hellcats.
Did you get a piece of Mars from that?
Oh no, I got it from Onin for beating the game.
No, that was the whole thing put together.
Well, yeah, but she gave me the final piece.
Oh, well there you go. That was never explained to me.
I always found it a bit annoying when, you know, your allies have the things you need, but they put it behind a wall.
Which piece did she have then? One of the Yangs or
Yeah,
Yangs?
yeah, one of the Yangs, because we got one of the Yangs from Bruta, and then we got the circle from the thing, didn't we?
Yeah. Okay, it's all clear to me now. Hellcast at 5 o'clock. Well, it actually was at 5 o'clock.
Oh,
Speaking of 5 o'clock, guess what time it is?
4:30, nearly.
I said guess, don't look at the clock and find out.
I was making an educated guess.
You are a scumbag. You're just like the Japanese.
Oh, you're so racist, Daniel. What happened?
What happened? I was burned. I was burned once and I never looked back.
By who?
A Japanese cook.
Oh.
He handed me a pot. And he didn't care that I was not wearing protective handwear. So
The look on his face still haunts me today.
I thought he was laughing at the pot, when all the time he was laughing at me with my piping hot hands. I never ate at the Japanese table again. That was the end of my career in Japan. And by Japan, I mean, do we have any Japanese like sushi restaurants in where we live?
Not that I know of. There are places where you can get sushi.
By Subway.
Mm.
Whoa! That was some MLG shit you did there, speedrunner.
Hell yeah.
That's a weird effect. It's like,
I think that looks a little choppy in the HD version. I don't know if they...
it looks like something from Tron. You know in that movie they like throw discs at each other and that's their weapons.
Yeah.
Or they run each other
I've never
over with
seen
bikes.
it. I've never seen it, but I...
Yeah, neither have I. Look, you see, he actually twists his jetboard to grind sometimes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe that was the reason it was twisted before. I don't know.
It's possible.
I don't know.
Ah, my head.
Oh, you're stuck.
Oh, there we go.
What happened to his ears? They just disappeared.
Did they?
His ears disappears. He's a queer.
This is quite dynamic music.
It is. I suppose it is quite a cornerstone bit. Like, isn't this the end of the act?
The end of the act is the Tomb of Ma, isn't it?
What, after the Tomb of Ma?
No, like the boss battle.
So after the Tomb of Ma?
Well, yes, I suppose
Why
so.
don't you just fucking say so?
Well, I consider that part of the Tomb of Ma.
Yeah? I was asking if the end of, like, this sequence is the end of the act.
Yeah, okay.
But now you told me. It only took, like, 10
Hey, that's a bit like the thing at the end of Jak I, isn't it?
Ma's just like, oh, fuck! You lasered me in the tummy!
Hey, wait a minute. We just destroyed a statue, right?
Yes.
How come it's okay for us to destroy a statue, but it's bad for, like, those
Cruise men
gangsters?
to do it.
Yeah. What's the double standard there?
Uh,
Where the hell's the cog?
maybe that's his line.
Cog.
Maybe that's the line. Like, Jack's thinking, oh, one statue is enough, but two statues? That's crossing the line. And this one's a little bitty one. It was maybe he thought it was just a cute version of the other one. He was like, oh, it's like a baby. It's the bronze baby of the one I killed. I can't kill the infants as well. That's fucking immoral, that shit is. And then
See, this thing is a bit like the thing at the end of Jak I, where they combine all the eco together to make light eco.
looks like some sort of sex machine. Hey, whoa, look at that statue there. What is that?
It's probably Ma.
Oh, is it Ma? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see his head.
He's got a
Did you blow his head up as well?
He's got a Dalek skirt.
Oh my god, it looks like Lord Gwyn from Dark Souls. He's got a similar sword. Nobody uses like big swords in this. Wait, do you think that sword in that statue is the same sword that Baron uses at the end of the game? Because he has a sword, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, but that's just his sword, isn't it? I don't know.
I like how in this game you get guns, and guns are basically the reason you defeat the Metalhead leader.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Baron using a sword, and I think it was like some sort of white eco enchanted sword or something, he just like gets one-shotted and dies.
Well, he takes a direct hit, doesn't he?
Well, he could have blocked it with a sword, he could have parried it, and done maximum damage with a parry attack. Then again, this isn't Dark Souls. Do you want to end the episode?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. See you later. We're not playing it anymore.
Okay. Oh, but we're at Mars Tomb.
Yeah, but Mum's here as well.
Alright. I'm just gonna get us to the tomb.
Why?
So we can record the cutscene.
No!
Well, it'll cut out
No,
on
don't do that, no!
It'll cut out on travel time next time.
No, Andrew, don't do it!
Well, at least let me get to a checkpoint that's closer, so that I don't have to go all the way from the door.
Whatever you do, don't initiate anything.
I won't.
Or I'll murder you.
You couldn't murder me if you tried.
That's what Matt said.
Did he?
Yeah.
And then I murdered him.
Did you?
I was speaking as you, Daniel.
Did you?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was speaking as you. That's exactly what I did.
Did he?
Kong?
Junior?
What?
Don't do anything else!
I'm not going to! My
Stop
God!
it!